Gamers, it's Friday, and you know what that means?
What?
It's Mascot Friday. We gotta play some Mascot platformers and rank them on our big list. It's time to compare your favorite Mascot stars of the past to Bubsy, the famous Bobcat, and see how they stack up. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
It's been a week, but now the week is over, and we can enjoy video games now. That's how it works. If you've played any video games over the last 5 days, you've broken the gamer's oath, and you've ruined it for everyone. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Screw you.
We all took the gamer's oath, right?
Well, I mean, I know I did, but...
It's like No Nut November. Let me explain.
No game, no November.
Oh, man. We'll be without a job if we do that. It's a stream.
Hi.
It's time to play some games. Alex and I are going to play some co-op tonight. This could get a little wild, could get a little woolly, could get wild and woolly.
A little freaky.
A little bit freaky. So we'll have to see how that turns out. I'm looking forward to it. I love co-op games.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Alex, why don't you thank some folks?
Thank you to Fidget for the 65-month resub. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it.
Thank you for so many months.
Thank you, Gretchen, for the 78-month resub. 78 months, and finally we can have a long overdue discussion on Gadget.
Oh man.
Danny had to stop me before the show from
we
my
can't get into
Gadget
this already.
rant.
This conversation will happen organically. It will happen, believe you me. Thank you, Gretchen.
And thank you so much to Sepasai for the 50 bits. Thank you.
Thank you, Sepasai, and welcome.
Oh boy.
All right, we have much to discuss. We have many games to play. Also, at patreon.com/retropals, if you're at the $5 tier, you get to suggest a game to play as part of our patron request gauntlet. That's going to take up our time over the next 2 weeks, so I figured we'd give Mascot Friday a temporary send-off with some games people have actually heard of, some games that people may have a nostalgic stake in, some games that may warrant some further discussion than usual. I want to play these a little bit more, I want to dig in, and then I want to give them their due against Bubsy. That's the plan, anyway.
That makes it sound like we're executing them.
Look, they all get a fair trial and execution if necessary. If we have to kill Dale but not Chip, then so be it.
Okay.
As long as Gadget remains unharmed, that's the important part. So here we are, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers for the NES. The companion piece to Disney's DuckTales, which is arguably the more famous game. People like this one, too. And in fact, spoilers, I like it as well, because this is a fun game. Me and Alex, we're going to cheat our asses off. We're going to enable infinite lives and play all the way through this thing, so we can give it a proper judgment.
Okay. Yeah, Danny was like, we're going to play all the way through this, and I'm like, okay, I'm up for it.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Give me those Mr. Cheats. Infinite lives. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, we're in. All right, Alex, pick up that controller down there. You're Dale. I've decided this. You're Dale in real life as well as in the video game.
This is true. I do have a big red nose.
Yeah, it's true. You're also very chipmunk-like.
I don't know if that's an insult or not.
It's a positive. It wasn't so much a positive back in the 80s, but nowadays, the chipmunk look, it's in.
Oh, lost kitten.
I'd say this is a job for the Rescue Rangers.
Okay. I'll just randomly scatter some shit for you. I'm Gadget.
Tra-la-la-la-la, drop, blah, blah, blah. Here's some things. That's where all the crates came from, I guess. I'll distribute my crate supply. Monty, why don't you and Zipper fuck off?
Go do your thing.
They're always doing some weird other shit in the cartoon.
Okay, I have a conspiracy theory for y'all.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that Rescue Rangers was originally going to be themed to the Rescuers?
Oh, you think so?
The Rescuers Down Under was contemporary.
That is true.
And they were working on it for a while. Do you think this was originally meant to be like the Rescuers doing like daily stuff?
Getting their dailies in? Yeah.
Yeah, like, doing things instead of just like one thing. That's true. Alex has a big red nose, is rodent-like, and wears floral print.
Thank you, Krungo, and welcome to the stream.
It's true. Oh, God.
Oh, man. This is a hell of a game. Alright, let me make sure we actually have infinite lives. Okay, good. It's staying at 5. Alright, we're good. We can cheat our asses off. So this is...
one of these.
You stand next to it and hold towards it and push the B button. Which is your triangle button in this case. There you go. Then you can toss it, or you can push down. Thanks, Alex. You can press down to hide in it and protect yourself. These crates are multi-versatile. That's a word now. Room temperature, thank you for the sub.
Thank you.
This stream's gonna be a crate time.
Oh.
Boy, this game loves its crates. It loves its crates more than modern gaming. It loves its crates more than Crash Bandicoot.
Zipper's here.
Yeah, whoever gets Zipper is invincible. The other player can just eat shit, I guess.
Yeah, I love eating shit. It's my favorite thing to do on stream.
You can't do that anymore thanks to the updated Twitch rules.
Okay.
No more shit eating. Apparently, that's morally reprehensible.
So they have just. What am I gonna do with the quest for homosexuality?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just keep going on your quest for homosexuality.
Thank you. I'm not marking the quest for homosexuality with anything.
You can't
That's
stop
what I
shit.
like.
Eat my ass.
Thank you. That's how I fucking feel about it. I'm like, no.
Take it up with the Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, Rescue Rangers. They fight for my rights.
It's a party.
So yeah, I just think that, originally it was meant to star the two mice, because, the rescuers starred two mice who rescue children and help them and things like that. So, sorry. So why would you do the Rescue Rangers with Chip and Dale? It makes no sense to use Chip and Dale.
Well, they were the more famous characters, I suppose. They had their own Disney shorts back in the day.
So?
Yeah, the Rescuers kind of got screwed over by that. They didn't really make another Rescuers movie after Rescuers Down Under, did they?
Yeah, it's bull.
Tepid Snake, thank you for the sub.
For the 82 months.
And I agree. The search must continue.
It will.
Must.
No, I'm not gonna stop, no matter what.
There's our buddy. That's what he does. All right, Alex, you take care of this. Chip's gonna go off on a smoke break over here. Ah, delicious chipmunk cigarettes. You think chipmunks would smoke if they could?
No. I think... But I say that, but I know that a lot of animals do, take up smoking when you give them cigarettes. So.
Like monkeys.
Yes, monkeys, for sure. I've seen crows smoke.
Good job, Alex.
Thank you.
Oh, we got all of them. Nice. There's a lot of pictures of Gadget smoking, among other things. Yes.
I guess. I don't think Gadget would smoke. I'm sorry.
No, Gadget was kidnapped.
Early 90s, she just doesn't have that personality.
Casino.
No.
Huh?
Monterey Jack would smoke, though.
Oh yeah.
Zipper, 100%.
He'd smoke Gouda.
Damn it!
We like to have fun around here. This game's goofy. You don't really have to pay much attention to it, though it is easy to rack up the damage and lose lives pretty quickly if you aren't cheating like we are. This is just a fun time. It's nice and accessible for kids, which is good, because it's based on a cartoon that was on the Disney Afternoon back in the day. And this is, in fact, in the Disney Afternoon collection, available on consoles and Steam, so if you want to play this, you actually can buy it. Unusual for many of the games we cover. Usually it's all like, well, you better download a ROM set. But this one, Capcom actually went to the effort to make it available. Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome. I did do the effort to make it playable, so...
I like that there's little gimmicks like that through the levels. Like, you have to turn off these faucets, and you're just these little tiny creatures doing whatever you can. Oh, don't fall in the soup. Make sure you're careful here. Nobody wants chipmunk soup.
I don't know. No, where are you going? That was the Hellland.
What happened there?
You died.
Alright.
I fell in the soup.
You got souped.
I did! I'm the delicious stew now.
Now I got souped. Ah, jeez. We're just getting souped all over the place here tonight. That's the P power-up. It makes you a little bit stronger. When you have that, you can lift up apples and other large objects without
He
getting tired.
imitated me! My doppelganger!
Cartman, thank you for the 100 bits.
Thank you.
I also go
I'm
feral
being
when I see this game. This game's a speedrunning favorite because you can beat it in like 10 minutes. There's a whole bunch of levels, but you only have to see about half of them.
Okay.
You could do a full all-levels playthrough if you wanted. Who's which? Who's who? Who's the real chipmunk?
We'll never know.
Get in there, Dale. Alright, Dale, take care of it. Time for another smoke break.
Okay.
I'm alive with pleasure. That was a smoking catchphrase, right?
Yes, it was. That was Newport.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Oh, if we both die at the same time, we have to restart the boss fight. I see. There's a little bit of a wrinkle here. Yep. Sure is great being in charge of the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers agency, I guess. They had their own agency, right?
Yeah. It was their agency, much like the Rescuers agency.
Yeah, suspicious.
I'm just saying. Okay, don't die until I come back.
I took care of it. Whoa, nice pose!
Oh!
Oh, what a delightful game this is. Careful, guys. There's some tough-looking characters in Zone D.
Watch out for falling iron balls. Throw something at the switches to stop them. Okay, Gadget.
You got it, Gadget. So what's this about a Gadget coaster that once existed but was reskinned?
Yeah, okay, so did you know they can reskin roller coasters?
I didn't, but we were discussing this just before the stream.
So there used to be at Disneyland's Toontown a roller coaster called Gadget's Go Coaster. It was a kiddie coaster, powered coaster, and they rethemed it to Goofy's Flight School or some shit.
Goofy can't fly.
Thank you! Did you know there are multiple roller coasters in multiple parks about Goofy? I'm sick of it.
Why?
Because life sucks is why. We don't need... I think... Why would you put Goofy in charge of a roller coaster, first of all?
Goofy
the
is
man
like...
can't do shit.
Goofy is your third tier option for when every other Disney character is licensed out. Sorry to all the Goofy fans. Don't disrespect Goofy. Okay, we've already pissed off the Goofy fans.
Well, Goofy fan... Who the fuck is this?
That's Rug Rabbit.
Oh, fuck off, dude.
He'll pull out the rug from under you.
Eat shit, Rug Rabbit.
And he has a lot of brothers. Oh, look at this guy. Damn. Was that like a chicken hawk?
Yeah, but they can reskin roller coasters, and it's been done a bunch of times by different places. In fact, sometimes, like, they'll move roller coasters from one theme park to another. Like, did you know that at San Antonio's Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, they actually have a roller coaster from the famously flooded New Orleans Six Flags that closed?
They brought it over?
Yeah, they brought over a lot of the coasters there. Some of them still worked after they were in
Dale!
the rain. Sorry.
Dale! I swear to God.
Okay. I'm out of the way now.
Don't jump on that.
Okay,
If you jump on that, so help me God. Oh, we both double deathed again. We can't be doing this. We're losing time.
We are losing time. They couldn't reskin the Gravy Coaster, but they reskinned one Terminator coaster to something else, but they didn't really sorry.
Fucking come here. Come here.
Okay,
Come here.
Okay, that's fair. It's what I deserve. I'm not touching it. I'm not
You
gonna
stay
get
over
away.
here.
I'm just staying here. Look at this. Not moving. Staying perfectly still.
Oh shit.
Ha! Ha ha! Now who's the fool?
Oh, you solved the puzzle. I see. That's good thinking, Dale.
Do
Look.
you like the Jester Clown, Danny?
It's different skill sets, Ghosts and Goblins and Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Some people say that Rescue Rangers is 10 times harder than any Ghosts and Goblins game. Especially when you're playing with Alex.
I make it difficult because I'm just gonna start talking to you about how, like, the world's tallest roller coaster is about to be demolished.
Is that true?
Yeah, actually. King Ka, there are a lot of rumors. It's in America. I think it's in New Jersey. And there's a lot of rumors that it's going to close because the other tallest roller coaster, the Top Thrill Dragster, they redid the coaster after part of it fell on a kid.
Whoa!
Yeah, and so they redid the entire thing, but the people who redid it fucked it up, so it was only open for like 2 weeks.
Alright, get that robot, Dale. We're the really clumsy and incompetent Rescue Rangers. We're the stand-ins. We're the stunt doubles. Alright, I'll take care of this.
Fun.
You gotta throw him at his robot nipples.
Really?
Yeah. See? That's every robot's weak point. The nipples. I think you can catch it on the way back, but that's only for advanced speedrunners. I liked how we were pushing one another. This game will make you... Thanks, you stop that! This game will make you appear to be every bit of the baboon that you really are.
Oh my god, we almost died.
We did it. This is so much fun. This can be kind of aggravating when you're going through because it's so easy to take deaths, and when you have limited lives, there's some stakes to it.
I left a boat for you to use to get across the water. Oh, and by the way, I nearly fell in a hole in Zone F. Watch out.
All right, Alex, what would you rather do, boat or hole?
Hole.
Let's go hole.
My favorite kind of roller coasters are hole roller coasters.
Yeah?
Yeah, roller coasters that fall into holes. Have you seen those?
No?
Yeah, no, they don't like technically fall. I guess that's not a good way to ride it, to name it. In fact, that's a disgusting way to name it. But they're like, they'll dig a tunnel and a hole in the ground or whatever, and they'll route the coaster through it. There's a famous one, oops, called Oblivion.
Oblivion.
And, yeah, it's a British roller coaster. And the theme of it is that
you
the
just
roller
die.
coaster is evil and going to kill you. I got a 1-up for
Whoa,
some reason.
cool.
Yeah, the roller coaster's theme is that you die, which is pretty cool.
Is that one CDI roller coaster?
No, but there is a roller coaster in San Antonio that has at Six Flags, yes, in Texas, it has animatronics, and the theme is that the roller coaster is going to scare you.
All right, I'm going to pick you up.
In
This
fact,
part's
that's most roller coasters' themes, is that they're going to scare you. Thank you, Barnacle Labs, 19-month resub. This is one of the NES games my late mom and I love to play together. Aww.
Aw. Yeah, I've seen
Yes.
comments from a few people being like, my mom and I love to play this. This is a really good mom game, I think. Shit. I should have thrown you.
You should have thrown me.
All right, let's do this again.
Yeah, I like that Alton Towers has multiple roller coasters where the theme is just like, you are dying. Enjoy. That's actually a lot of
No.
European roller coasters. It's very interesting.
Europe, what's your deal? Okay, I'm gonna throw you. It's up to you. Good job, Dale. Nice work.
Thank you. I jumped.
Good death strats. Hey, no boss of this level.
Yeah, Legoland doesn't have roller coasters themed to death, which I think is a problem.
The Austin Powers penis coaster. Alex, you wanna fact check that?
No, that's not real. There's no Austin Powers penis.
Well, you don't know about every British coaster.
That's true, actually. I actually thought I did know that all the coasters in, like, whatever, but I didn't know about it.
Oh, these guys are cool.
Oh, these guys are really cool.
Casino lizards. Love them. Now, all right, Dale, you take point.
Okay.
I'll just follow you.
A lot of boyfriends.
Maybe that's the strat, just letting Alex take point, and I'll just follow the best I can. Because when I try to lead the way, that just makes things more confusing most of the time. I'm always watching speedruns, you know me. Like, Alex, you should intuitively know this speed strat that we're just gonna do without me telling you anything.
I can't die. I will never die.
The Unkillable Rescue Rangers. Wasn't there a movie? Like, recently?
Yes, there was.
Yeah.
And it was about, like, it was kind of like a Toontown-esque thing, where tunes were real or whatever. And I know it had to do with, like, piracy at some point, like, they had to stop piracy.
Really?
I'm not kidding, didn't it have to do with piracy, folks? Wasn't there, like, bootlegs who were, like, ashamed of being alive or whatever? Like, I'm not crazy, am I?
Yeah, it was cursed. All right.
Okay,
It had
it was.
Sonic in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it had the bootleg Sonic. Fuck. The one thing I remember from the trailer is that Dale is CG, and he said, "Yeah, I finally got the CG surgery," which I thought was kind of funny. That's a really funny way to put that.
That, it is.
You can stack those metal blocks or just get footballed to death. We're making good progress. There you go. You just gotta stack it like Minecraft.
I don't play enough Minecraft. I see all
You heard
the
about this
houses they
Minecraft.
make in Minecraft, and I'm like, why bother? Everyone is so good at it. Hey, is that Fat Cat?
No, that's his minion. I'll take care of him.
I get a smoke break this time. I'm
Yeah.
vaping. I'm modern.
Oh, Dale, CG Dale and his vape pen instead
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
classic
CG
cartoon
Dale.
cigar we all love.
Did you? Okay, I know you've seen vape cigars before.
Yeah. And Gadget wasn't in it, that's right! Maybe they figured she would be too controversial.
Why would you not put Gadget in? Whoa.
It's just like... it's too much to handle nowadays. Wait, didn't she marry Zipper, the fly? I heard about that.
What?
That's what I heard. The new canon is that she and Zipper are married. She was in the movie. And Zipper and her had horrible bug mouse children. Alright, well, I got that through cultural osmosis. Thank you, culture. Alright, here we are, entering the last 3 levels. We're gonna beat this thing real quick. Not the crabs!
Why did I just... That's because I'm thinking about Gadget and Zipper getting it on and I'm dying inside.
Service Cane, thank you for the
Thank
50
you.
bits. It's similar to the MacGyver theme song. How does the MacGyver theme go? Sometimes some guy needs to solve a crime.
So he is gonna...
He's
make
gonna solve that
gadgets in
crime.
fast time. You know he's the guy who does it all. Also, he's not small. It is
MacGyver. I don't know what the MacGyver theme sounds like.
I don't know
I'll take
the
your word
MacGyver
for it,
theme
though.
either. I've never thought about the MacGyver theme for the most part.
These 2 lead dudes. That's for the 2000s reboot. Thankfully unproduced.
Didn't they do a MacGyver reboot?
Did they?
Yeah, they reboot everything.
They sure do.
They need to stop that.
Yeah, cut it out, America. I've had enough of your reboots.
This has nothing to do with reboots, but it does have to do with 90s Disney.
Okay.
Okay, I can say it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, at the public library, I know. You're like, what do you have to say about the public library, Alex? Well, at the Austin Public Library, at the Central Library, they have a section of movies for you to check out that were filmed in Austin, Texas. They have a very specific filmed in Austin section.
Oh.
And very prominently featured is, of course, Blank Check.
I didn't know that was filmed here.
Oh my god, Danny, no! The Blank Check House is in Austin.
That's cool.
It's in West Austin. It's like in West downtown Austin.
I didn't know there was a Blank Check house.
Yeah, it's the famous Blank Check House for Blank Check.
Oh, there was a son of MacGyver, I see. Wasn't that a Frankie Muniz movie? Am I wrong? Who was the kid in Blank Check? Was it anyone? Was it just some nobody?
It was just some kid, yeah.
Just some nobody like the kid from Angels in the Outfield. That's right, we're bagging on
Yeah,
kids
doesn't
today.
Robert Rodriguez own it now? Yeah, because if you look up the Blank Check House on Google Maps, it's all like blurred out because no, it's on.
Hey, Ultra Pancake. Yeah, this is more rodent content. It's Rat Week here on Retro Pals. These guys aren't really rats. These are rodent adjacent. Ow.
It's
Thumbtack would suck to step on for a chipmunk, you know?
God, that's too much. We are not buying the Blank Check House. That is too much money. I don't. The thing
Hey.
is, like,
Hey, my damn crate.
I don't hate the Blank Check House as much as other rich people houses in Austin, because it's at least attached to part of Austin. But there's this whole rich people enclave in Austin that's like
Let me
way
go.
up in the hills,
Yeah, here we go.
and it's so scary. They just people make these big compounds.
There
and
you go.
Like you shouldn't if you don't want to be in Austin, then move somewhere else.
Yeah, you could be anywhere to build your rich person compound.
Yeah, why build in your Austin?
Buy
if
your
you
own
hate
city.
Austin? Yeah, make your own town. Make Garbageville, USA.
You know you wanna.
Okay.
Don't die. Okay,
That was a close one.
that was a close one.
Alright.
Rocket City Rando, thank you for
Thank
the
you.
100 bits.
Thank you. For...
All right, we're $1 closer to buying the Blank Check House. A goal in life that I never knew I wanted, but now that it's within reach, I want nothing more.
Fuck. You know what you're doing.
Do I? I just know to throw the red ball at this guy. Whoops. Hey, good dodge. Nice reflexes. Can you finish him off? I'll land the finishing
Don't
blow.
let him alive.
Hey,
Nice.
just some caterpillar.
I'm okay. Okay.
Remember fun video games? Not to say we didn't play fun video games on Wednesday, but we did play a lot of ZX Spectrum games.
We sure did.
You've reached Fat Cat's home base. Now go get him, Rescue Rangers.
There was a 2008 Knight Rider reboot? Okay, what is going on? Okay. I know it's passé to name shows that they should reboot. Sorry, I keep hitting you.
It's okay.
Ah! Fat Cat, why? Why is your lair so shitty?
This level's kind of hard. I never beat this level as a kid. It was too hard for me. See? I still can't do it. All these years later, I've learned nothing. There you go.
Did you see my work?
Nice work, old buddy, old pal. Yeah, it wasn't until the last level they decided, oh wait, we should probably make this a little bit challenging. Which, you know, that's okay. Not every game needs to be Ghosts and Goblins. Sometimes you can make a little baby game for babies and it can still be fun.
Dale! I'm alive.
Good. Glad to hear it. Is he hoarding cat food? He seems to be boxes full of cat food.
He lives in cat food factory, if I recall.
Oh, that's how he made his millions.
Yeah, his warehouse is a factory. I mean, his warehouse is a factory. His lair is a factory, if I recall, but I don't know too much about. I watched a lot of Rescue Rangers, but, you know.
I did too, but it kind of went in one ear and out the other.
I remember DuckTales much more.
Yeah, DuckTales was awesome.
Tailspin always kind of bored me.
Yeah. Tailspin the show and the game both bored me.
Yeah, same.
The NES Tailspin game is not great. Alright, don't die. Alright, good. Nicely done, nicely done. Alright, Alex, do it. Fat Cat, you're not allowed to have smoke breaks. Only Chip can. Dale, show him what's what. You gotta throw it right in his mouth.
It's fine.
You have to do this. You have to fight for my right to a smoke break. There you go. I'll get a hit in. This is a nice big sprite. It really looks like him. I guess not a sprite. This would be a background character.
Fuck, I meant to press the other. Ah!
No, sorry. If you liked Gadget, you're part of the cult. You're automatically indoctrinated. For more information about the Gadget Hack Wrench cult, consult your local internet. Unfortunately, we finished the game too fast to have a serious discussion about the Gadget cult. It's a real shame. I was looking forward to that. Hey, there you go. You did it. You beat Rescue Rangers.
I beat Rescue Rangers.
Freaking nice job, Dale. I guess that'll teach Fat Cat not to mess with the Rescue Rangers.
Golly, I don't know. Something tells me he'll be back.
Golly?
Yeah, she was always saying golly.
Well, if he steps out of line again, we'll be ready to put him right back in place. Right, gang? Right.
Yes, sir. There's no stopping
The Rescue Rangers! End.
Thank you, chat, for remembering that she was always saying golly.
Is that true? I guess it's been too long since I've seen the show.
It has. But do you really want to watch Rescue Rangers, like, when UFO 50 exists?
Yeah, true. I don't know. That could be a thing I do. I could become the Rescue Rangers guy.
You could.
Do a breakdown of every single episode, which characters appear in which. Give every episode a numerical rating out of 10.
You should be one of those recap YouTubers where all you do is you describe what happens in the episode.
Recap Rangers!
Recap, yes! And you're like, and in this episode,
Fuck.
Gadget
I'm gonna start production right now. Alex, it's time to rank this video game.
Okay, let's go!
While I draft my latest hit YouTube series, Recap Rangers, y'all need to tell us the answer to a very important question. Is Rescue Rangers for NES better or worse than Bubsy? If you feel it's better, give us an RP Angel Bubsy. If you feel it's worse, give us an RP Devil Bubsy. Now, maybe we didn't give a fully accurate representation of this game because we cheated our asses off. Usually, the co-op playthrough is a little bit more tense when you have limited lives, but it's our show and we get to play these games how we want to. And everyone, literally everyone, is giving this an Angel Bubsy. Literally every possible person.
So definitely. Angel.
It's good. Even if you play it single player, there's a lot to see. We only even played half the levels. There's a whole half of a game for you to play through if you want. And even if you're not too experienced with old retro platformers, this one is worth playing. It's balanced just enough to be fun, even though it's slightly easy. It's alright, so this is a pretty well-regarded game. Why don't we start at number 100?
Oh wow! Okay, let's go way up.
Since this has the possibility of being a top 100 game.
At 100, we have Beautiful Joe.
What are some NES games we can compare this to?
Hello Kitty World.
This is better than that.
Okay.
What's the next NES game you see up there?
That would be Felix the Cat.
Okay, it's better than that.
Monster in My Pocket.
Ooh, Monster in My Pocket's pretty good. Bucky O'Hare, also pretty good. I don't know. There's some tough competition
I don't
here.
think it's better than Kid Dracula, but it might be better. Is it
What's
better
What's above Kid Dracula, NES-wise?
Splatterhouse Wanpaku Graffiti.
I don't know, man.
No, better
I
than
don't
Kid
know,
Dracula?
man.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
the quality is really high for all these games, but I think Rescue Rangers might have the advantage over both of those.
Really?
What's next after Splatterhouse?
Let's see. Panic Restaurant and then Kickmaster.
What do we think, chat? Way too high?
Way too high.
Should we rein it in a little bit?
Better
People
than
seem to
Felix,
like
which I agree with.
people seem to like your original suggestion of around the Kid Dracula range.
Okay, how about this? Above Kid Dracula, below Super Adventure Island.
What do we think of that? That would place it easily in the top 100. Not in the top 50 or anything, but, you know, do it. See below Kid Dracula.
Okay, that's a good spot. Well, I gotta listen to the chat.
I wanted to put it even higher, but this is a pretty good game. Check it out if you haven't. We have a new top 100 game.
We do, and it's Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Mapping Land, I don't know if we're gonna rank. It plays kind of strangely. There's only a few levels that really qualify as platformery, in my opinion. Mappy Kids we could rank, and I'm pretty sure we have, actually. Chippendale's Rescue Rangers.
Why do you keep copying with the... I'm trying to do this fast.
Yeah?
Yeah, it does... Stop doing that font! Well, it's just gonna be a new font, okay? That's fine. There, it's Chippendale Rescue Rangers, now in a different font.
Wow, it's that special. Incredible. Disney games get serifs, it's true. They gotta be fancy, they gotta have the little points on the end. Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, why is it... What the hell is Liberation Serif?
Oh, I had this problem when dealing with spreadsheets the other day, but weirdly enough, that was on Google Spreadsheets. Yeah, you just gotta specify Arial for whatever reason.
Arial. Fixed it. That's so strange.
Bizarre.
Very
strange.
strange.
Who's this spreadsheet mafia who's trying to push this unknown shitty font on us?
You need liberation.
Hey, take that Liberation font and shove it up your ass, alright?
That's right. Shove it up your ugly ass.
So it was pretty much a foregone conclusion that Chippendale's Rescue Rangers would be better than Bubsy. Let's play a game that may be a little bit more contentious, a game that may spark a little bit of discussion among people as to whether it's better or worse than Bubsy.
Yeah, Liberation is serif is a free font. It's a it's an open source font, which is probably why everyone's like, "You want to use it?" And I'm like,
Alex, it's time for The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No,
Published
it's
by
not.
Seta,
No.
developed by
No.
Winkysoft.
No, who?
Winkysoft.
Winkysoft.
Yeah, so Winkysoft was one of those companies that made a couple of fucked up Famicom games after starting off on computers, and usually that kind of company would just sort of fade away. No one would know what happened to them. Except a couple years after this game came out, they released a Game Boy game called Super Robot Wars.
Oh, God!
So Winkysoft is still very much existing. They're still very much in business and still making Super Robot Wars games to this very day.
Well,
so let's explore their humble origins here tonight.
2-player? No.
what better way to start off your career with a game based on the famous Mark Twain novel, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Yeah, this isn't the racist one. The Squaresoft one is the racist one. Alright, so I'm playing. This is a 2-player alternating game.
Okay.
So player 1 is Tom Sawyer, and player 2 is Huckleberry Finn, who had his own book.
He did! He had a spin-off!
Alright, Alex, take it away. It's still kind of racist. Well, NES games have racism on a sliding scale, alright? This is a little bit less racist than the other one. They chibified him. They gave him kind of a strange video game adaptation. I mean, he does some of this stuff in the book. I don't think he ever goes on a pirate ship and fights pirates. Anyone play this back in the day? This might be a game you might have loaded up in a ROM list and been like, what the hell is this shit? I think that's how most people experience this game for the first time. Fucking... Alright, Alex.
Yeah?
You owned it, unfortunately, man. This would be a weird game to have as a kid. I only experienced this game for the first time when Funko Land was selling all their NES games for 39 cents each. This was a 39-cent video game, and it sure felt like it. Played this for a grand total of 2 minutes. Yeah, you kind of get the gist of it pretty quickly. I'm hoping to see a little bit more of it tonight, though. If necessary, we may end up cheating.
So, like Chippendale Rescue Rangers, this property, this IP also has... they're changing it, though, but there was also a Disney. There's, like, Tom Sawyer Island.
Oh, yeah!
So, yeah, another game with a theme park tie-in.
Oh, right, this game takes place in Tom Sawyer's dream. Okay, so they have some sort of creative license with whatever goes on in this. Tom and Huck. Alright, Huck. You're our last hope. Mark Twain really hated the sound of normal musical instruments. He preferred the squeeze box. I don't know much about the real world Mark Twain. He wrote these books. For reference, for anyone unfamiliar, these were books written in the 1800s. They were about life in the American South. And famously, they were kind of critical of the whole racial segregation sort of thing. They would poke fun of racists and things like that. So a little bit progressive for the time.
Also
sort of thing.
Important to know that Tom Sawyer is a little shithead.
Yeah.
And when I think of the books, I think of like how they accurately portrayed how big of a shithead kids can be to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like what Tom Sawyer is famous for is tricking people into doing chores for him.
Yeah, the one...
Which is really funny when you think about it.
The one little vignette from the book that has been passed down through pop culture is he tricks people into painting a fence for him, being like, "Oh man, this is so much fun.
He's like,
I'm
having such a good time.
You gotta paint this fence.
You gotta do it."
Room temperature. Thank you for the Rush bits. I don't think the Rush song has anything to do with Tom Sawyer. It's just like a modern Tom Sawyer. He gets high on you. I have no idea what Geddy Lee meant by that. Oh, you think you've seen Rats? Just you wait. This game has extreme rat content, which is why I picked it for this week's stream. So far, Alex is way better at this game than I am.
Yeah, I don't know how.
The problems with this game is one-hit deaths. The controls, not great. Your default weapon is a rock that doesn't reach all the way across the screen. Alright, check this shit out, Alex. Get ready. You jumped right into him!
Ow.
You jumped right into that rat's warm embrace.
I just instinctually did that.
Yeah, it's the rap rat.
Rap.
Alex, you probably don't want to play more of this, right?
Do we have to?
I wanna see more of the game, so I'm gonna go ahead and enable invincibility for me, and you can lay back and
Oh, nice, cool.
regale the chat with all your Tom Sawyer knowledge.
Well,
you did make it all the way to the cloud stage. When I had this on cartridge, I beat it. I played all the way through this game and beat it legit. So I'm just gonna say that I've earned this invincible playthrough.
You have.
This isn't the worst game I've ever played. It's got its charm. I wouldn't say this is irredeemable Kusoge, but it is kind of strange.
It's very Kusoge, though.
I think it's kind of neat that Winkysoft made a game that's like based on something as quintessentially American as Tom Sawyer, and also something as quintessentially Japanese as Gundam.
Yeah.
So they had all their bases covered. They knew what every single culture around the world wanted. Except this game. I don't think anyone wanted this. Music's kind of okay. No, the skull. Yeah.
Look at you.
Invincible Tom Sawyer. Gonna make all you fuckers paint my fence. Wait, what? Hey!
Hey!
Invincible to everything but mice? Do I need to enable, like, fucking infinite lives, too? Infinite Toms.
Infinite Toms.
That's a funny way to put that. Am I still invincible? Okay. From what I remember, the T's stand for Tom, and when you collect 10, you get an extra life. But if you collect a skull, it erases all the T's you've gotten.
I know another thing that Tom Sawyer did, because he was a little shithead. I love him.
Yeah.
He faked his own death. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah!
And then
he like, went to his own funeral?
Yeah, he went to his own funeral.
That's so cool.
He's such a dickhead.
What an awesome guy.
Huck is a lot nicer. Huck is more like, you know, he won't trick you as much, but I often wonder how they became friends, and I guess, you know, because Huck is really, he's really nice.
Us shitheads gotta stick together.
Yeah.
He's got the Mappy attack, what? Excuse me?
What is this?
Who wants to explain this? Was that just a Mappy reference, or is there some kind of, like, thought that mice control radio waves? I like the detail of the ocean backdrop here. There's fish down there. Yeah, what's with the microwave?
Don't worry about it.
Let's get Mark Twain's opinion on this. What's his opinion on Mappy?
Have you seen the Mark Twain stop-motion animated movie?
No.
I think Satan is in it at one point.
Yeah.
I've been very curious about it. It's one of those things I want to watch. I was at the library the other day, and they actually had a copy of it. They had a whole section of like stop-motion films, because apparently they have like a stop-motion class there. So
it's really good? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. I've heard it's really good, and it's something that I've been wanting to see. So we should watch it sometime.
Yeah, sure. I like stop motion.
I love stop motion.
Here's Tom Sawyer's famous battle against the giant octopus.
Annie, did you know the Central Library has not one but 2 3D printers?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know how much it costs to use them, but when I was there, someone was printing something out. It was a smiley face.
Aw.
It was really cute. It was just sitting in his thing with his, I think it was Sketchfab open, and you can hear the printer whirring, and...
I gotta figure out something to 3D print.
I've actually been thinking that, too, because, like, it's that they only have the 3D printer open for, like, certain days of the week, and that makes sense, because they have to have someone there manning it, and you know that's gotta be pricey.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, Austin has an innovation lab where you can make zines, you can record, they have a room where you can record podcasts, like... You
can record podcasts?
Yeah, they have podcast recording equipment. They have classes for OBS. I'm not fooling.
Holy shit.
Hey, Sinjin Meng, thank you for the raid.
Hey, thanks for the raid. Welcome to the Adventures of Tom Sawyer for the NES. A very accurate portrayal of all the events that took place in the book. Hope you had a good one. I've enabled an invincibility code so we can see more of this game than we would otherwise. We're trying to rank this game. We're trying to decide whether this is better or worse than Bubsy. As we do here on Mascot Friday. So this game's mostly platformer, but there's at least one level where you travel down the Mississippi River, which actually is accurate to the book. The Japanese version people mentioned before, that version actually starts with this level. For whatever reason, they rearranged the level order.
Mostly, like, I want to print out my persona at the library.
A 3D printed persona.
You could do that. You could design it and 3D print it. I don't know how much it costs. Oh man, you have a... Okay, I'm so glad that there are other libraries with 3D printers. I think it's really smart, and
that is actually.
I also think teaching kids how to use teens how to use OBS is good too. I'm like, Teach them the...
Train up the next generation of streamers.
Honestly, yeah. Shit. Make me want to be like, do you need teachers? I use OBS every week.
Yeah.
For over a... Oh my god, over...
For over a decade. Literally.
Yeah. Hell, I was using... I remember back in the day before OBS, and you had to use fake webcam software, and it fucking sucked.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it wasn't 10 T's for an extra Tom. It's actually 20.
20 T's?
Yeah. Make sure not to collect the skulls. Boy, whatever this game is, it really fits the whole Seta catalog. Have we done a Seta showcase before?
Yes.
Okay.
I
good.
remember because I remember making the thumbnail for it and finding the Seta logo.
Those are some twisted games, I tell you what. On NES or arcade, they knew how to make a genuinely fucked up, disturbing game when they really wanted to. Why are all these kids throwing shit at me? I'm the famous Tom Sawyer.
Also, I mentioned that I'm just talking about the library. It's books. It's related, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So they also have the Central Library has a selection of zines, and they also have like you can straight up make a zine and just give it to the library and people can read it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about making a zine just to say that I have a book at the library, just to know that people are looking at it or whatever.
Yeah, I make zines. People at the library have read them.
It's so funny because I was going through them and they're just like, a lot of them are just like hand print. All of them are obviously hand printed, but some of them are it feels like it's the only copy. You know what I mean? Like it's hand drawn in it and everything like that. So yeah, I want to make a zine that's all about, I don't know. I'll figure something out.
Roller coasters.
I guess. I don't know what I'd say. It's not like I can ride them. They're all far away, and I've got a bad back.
Roller coasters from the perspective of someone who cannot ride them.
I think they sound cool, and I think they look neat. That's 2 pages.
That's 2 pages. That's barely 2 words.
I know. I don't know. Okay, I'm glad I'm glad other libraries have zine selections. I think that's cool, and I think getting people into the joy of creating is neat.
Got his ass. Take that giant crocodile.
Oh, he died. You killed the alligator, honey. Okay, what's this?
Oh, I remember this level. This level's stupid. It's at this point where they're just like, this is a dream world. We can just make this game whatever. So they start throwing ridiculous enemies at you like these... What are those, wild pigs? Capybaras?
Oh, I can review things in my zine.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I don't know. I guess I should make a zine about the weirdest games I've played, and some poor, like, 20-year-old is gonna be like, I want to see the cool zines, and they read mine, and they're like, what the fuck?
Yo, this guy plays fucked up games.
What the hell? This is the hammy wee wee?
This isn't even real. This is misinformation. Nobody would make a console called the Hammy Wee Wee. Yeah, just to reiterate, I am cheating. I enabled an invincibility code. Usually there's one-hit deaths in this game, and you die very quickly. I think you can actually continue, though, so you can eventually grind your way through this if you really wanted to.
Yeah, and at archive.org, which is up now, they got a ton of zines. It's actually a really good place to read zines as well. You can just put your zines there, too. Fuck it. Just put whatever you want and make everybody read it. Make them read about Gadget.
Gadget zine, there you go.
It should be about, like, other technology Gadget has made.
Yeah. What? I'm not invincible to seahorse pellets. Okay, understood.
Okay. Normal game.
That's a different variable, I guess.
Could talk about Inspector Gadget and Gadget, the mouse.
Yeah, there you go. You could call it Gadget Magazine, and each issue you change up what the word gadget means in terms of your coverage. So, like, one is electronic gadgets. That was weird. Another is about Gadget Hack Wrench. Another is about Inspector Gadget. I'd read it.
Gadget Hack Wrench, that's her last name. I called her Gadget Field Mouse. That's not her name. She's not Gadget Field Mouse, Alex.
They call her Gadget.
Alex.
They call her Gadget Feel Good.
Alex, you watched the Rescue Rangers when it was contemporary. It definitely helped make you a furry. You need to get her name right, Alex.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Mrs. Field Mouse is another mouse.
An incredibly sexy mouse.
Why is she incredibly sexy? I know you're right.
There's just that one Wikipedia about female mice that describes them all as incredibly sexy. I'm not just making that up. Alright, check out this boss. So when a bunch of monkeys get together, you know what happens? They form a giant gorilla.
Monkey.
I hope that guy's doing good. The guy who wrote about his incredibly sexy mouse wives. There we go. That's how you deal with a giant ape. It did look like Bonzi Buddy. Why was he purple? Yeah, it was the Don Bluth wiki. There you go.
Yeah.
In fairness, many of the Don Bluth mice,
They are incredibly sexy.
they can get it.
Damn. I guess they can.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
You can't deny it.
I won't. I won't deny that
Ah!
there are people who like that.
Okay, Tom is also weak to skeleton knives.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. And fire. That also makes sense.
Okay.
Are there fucking... Can I enable codes to, like, be invincible to everything? No? Fine. I'll just deal with it.
Sorry.
You gotta see the boss at this level, though. This game goes crazy with the bosses.
I've noticed that the bosses are really sick. I do like that a bunch of monkeys formed a gorilla. That's really nice.
Yeah, that was kind of creative. Like, not in a way you'd expect, either. That's that winky soft ingenuity.
How many parents do you think bought this for their kids because they're like, oh, this will be good in education?
You know, I bet at least one.
It's like, oh, one grandma would be like, okay, this is good. You know, get the kids interested in literature.
I loved that book growing up. Now this is a new way to enjoy it. Now, what'd you think of Tom Sawyer, honey? Oh, I love the part where he went through the ghost house and killed all the pirates on the pirate ship. And the part where all the small monkeys formed a giant monkey. That was kind of weird. Oh my god. I forgot about this. You know, I bet this probably kills me. Oh, you can stun lock the bosses.
Nice, he's got her.
I think of this game in the same way I think of something like, say, Puss in Boots for NES.
This really does have a Puss in Boots vibe.
Which is, it's technically not very good. You can't really make the argument that someone should play this over every other NES platformer, but it is charming in a weird kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not incompetent, but something like incompetent. Half competent.
Okay, that's way too sick.
That is kind of sick.
Why is it?
That's super sick. Oh my god. These guys were cooking.
I hate your shot in this game.
Yeah, it sucks. Not enough demons in this book. We gotta fix that. There we go. Yeah, that was my favorite scene from the book. Now we're in
I was
Skyworld.
gonna say, now you're in Rainbow Islands.
Yeah. Oh, this part, I remember being a huge pain in the ass to play through this without cheating, because shit just constantly pelts you. Falls from the sky at random. I think this game probably would have been a good rental. Maybe if you owned it, that's like fucking... that's like less good.
Mm-hmm.
This is also a good game to get for 39 cents from Funko Land. I got my money's worth for whatever that's worth. I'm not sure what I would say if you asked me whether this was better or worse than Bubsy. It's honestly... Okay, you gotta stand
Okay.
directly underneath it. Those Funko Land days were so good.
Yeah.
We didn't know how good we had it. Well, I did. I bought 300 NES games.
I was gonna say, yeah, you were like, I'm getting it. I would buy so many bootleg games from Funko Land.
We're gonna do this. I will finish Tom Sawyer's Adventure. We're switching to an all Tom Sawyer stream format. We're gonna play through this game.
Mhm.
We're gonna play through Square's Tom Sawyer.
Nope.
And then we'll be banned for racist content.
I think we would deserve it too. I'm not playing that game. You can play it. I'm gonna play Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court.
Yeah, the video game.
The video game.
This is pretty nice.
This looks nice. You think I do shit?
Tom Sawyer's got it made.
Mm-hmm.
Well, until a dragon comes up from behind and shoots a fireball up his ass. I did hit a checkpoint, though. Ooh. It's always funny when cheat codes don't make you invincible to everything. Is that a Moai head?
It is.
Gradius reference?
Sorry about the dragons.
It's okay. I should have remembered. I've read the book. I should have remembered the dragons. What's this other character? Is this Alf?
It's a bunny.
Oh, okay.
So, the bodies of the dragons. So
Yeah.
it's fire.
The fire hurts, the dragons do
Okay,
not.
that's fine. That's whatever. That's fine. Fuck you.
Yeah, Moais are always Gradius references. Only Gradius would come up with such a weird character design.
Yeah, the volcano also feels like a Gradius reference. You're right.
Oh,
my
yeah. Wow. This is the bridging of two popular mediums, the book and the video game.
God. Okay, watch out. Thank you.
Whoa!
Whew.
Okay, we learned. That's not a bottomless pit down there. You can't actually go to the bottom of the mountain and still survive. Now imagine if I wasn't cheating. Fuck.
I remember a kid in King Arthur's Court. Yes, yes.
Books used to be a popular medium. Books, for those unaware, are these bound, paper-filled objects filled with words that you could read and then interpret with your brain to form ideas and thoughts. CDs, meanwhile, are these circular, reflective discs that play music. I'm gonna eventually become the most tedious kind of retro streamer where I feel the need to explain literally everything. This is where Tom fights the Japanese god of thunder.
Tom always fighting Onis.
Oh, you know him and the Onis.
Mm-hmm.
We're still pissed that he made him paint that fence.
Hey, everybody's... Okay, but the idea of Tom Sawyer traveling the world, going through all these cultures, forcing everyone to do chores for him is really funny.
Father, I can't click this book. Kids today, they don't know. They think everything's an iPad. Alright, now we have the shmup segment.
Okay.
And he's fighting a Zeppelin.
A Zeppelin. He's like, I ain't know what this is. He must have imagined it.
Anyone want to do the research and tell me whether Zeppelins existed in the setting of Tom Sawyer?
Nope. I can tell you for a fact they didn't.
Really? Are you sure?
When, chat, give me a date on Tom Sawyer.
I love that we're fighting this R-Type style and we're breaking off the parts individually. This is so good. Oh, the controls on this thing are actually kind of shit.
1840s? No. Okay. No, the Zeppelin was later than that. It was later than that. That was later. Higher balloons did exist at the time, true. But if I recall, yeah, Zeppelin.
The old Mississippi Zeppelin. Heading down the old Mississippi River on a Zeppelin. Yeah, they did have hot air balloons, so it stands to reason that Tom Sawyer may have imagined an airship.
If he was a freako.
Kids had better imaginations back then. If Tom Sawyer had an iPad, he'd be dumb as shit.
I don't know. It depends on what he's watching. Like, what if he's watching, you know, the intellectual stuff? Oh, no, that's even worse.
The YouTube essayists.
No! Imagine, though, like, he would be so knowledgeable. He would about...
No!
Oh, no.
No!
Oh, no. Oh,
I had it.
No. Oh, Danny.
Chat, which anime would Tom Sawyer or Samuel Clemens enjoy?
Okay. Yeah, he only watches PBS NewsHour.
Both of them would enjoy Gundam, I think.
They would. They'd love Gundam.
That's a universal thing.
I love Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I like robots. I feel bad. I really like... I showed Danny before the stream the Gundam Home Improvement, Tim's Counterattack.
That was good.
That was a good YouTube poop. Was that I guess you would call that a YouTube poop.
Yeah, sure. For now, all I know about Gundam is that Tim Allen is in it, apparently.
Yeah, Tim Allen is in it, and he's piloting robots.
Yeah, crazy.
Don't crash into that.
All right, you got it.
Thank you.
We did it, folks. We finished the infamous sky level of Adventures of Tom Sawyer. And all I had to do was cheat my ass off. Airships came to existence during the 1850s.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Well, we know.
And here we are in the last level, the cave. Which is actually how the book ends. They end up looking for gold in a cave. I think. It's been a while.
I read both of those books, and I don't remember. I remember Huck Finn more. I feel like Huck Finn is kind of the better book.
I remember liking Huck Finn a lot more.
It's because he's dumb, but he's nice. He's a chill guy,
Yeah.
and I feel like Huck Finn had more social commentary as well.
Mm-hmm. That's the one that should be remembered more.
Yeah,
And in fact, I think it is.
I think so too. That's the one they're still making kids read. They're like, come on, read this book, and kids are like, okay.
Suddenly we're in some kind of Adventure Island situation. Shit. You win this round, Scorpion.
Scorpion got your ass.
Try it again. I'm just gonna roll my face through everything. Except the stalactites. You can't face roll the stalactites. My advice to you.
I will take that advice. You know, I put Frankenstein on my e-reader and I still haven't read it. I really need to
Do
read
it!
I need to know. I've watched and learned so much about Frankenstein lately that I need to...
It's a good book.
I need to know what happens. I need to listen to Frankenstein's monster, like, complain about life. I'm really looking forward to that.
This sucks hard.
Yeah, right? Like, it seems like a lot of the book is about him talking about how it sucked.
Mm-hmm. It sucks to be a Frankenstein. Also, he refers to himself as quote-unquote a Frankenstein. Kind of weird.
Alright, Krungle, you're also reading Okay, well, you can start a book club where we force each other to read Frankenstein.
Cool. What? That hurts? That little snake? Are you kidding
the
me?
Wishbone version.
Oh yeah, Wishbone did do Frankenstein. Wishbone was so cool.
I always liked that guy.
That dog.
I guess you're right, dog.
He's just so convincing in the stories he tells.
He is!
It's hard to remember he's a dog.
Did he do Wuthering Heights?
Wishbone?
Yeah.
Chat?
Was there a Wishbone Wuthering Heights?
Was there a Wishbone Grapes of Wrath?
That I don't think there was.
Boo.
That is a book I really enjoy. I have a hard copy of that book, and I love that book. One of my favorites.
It's a good one. I prefer East of Eden.
That is also a great book. Oh my god, I love John Steinbeck.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not totally ignorant. I've read classic literature.
We used to read books before video games took over our lives.
Mm-hmm.
If you grew up in the 90s, you might have also had this experience. Oh, I'm cool.
You're cool?
I'm great. I'm intelligent. I read books.
I haven't heard of that group, but I have heard of Project Gutenberg, which I've got a few books from them.
This is some good NES last level music. It sounds like you're fighting the last boss already. Maybe this game's... Well, no. I was about to say maybe this game's actually awesome, but I can't really say that. I'd be lucky if this is a Bubsy. But is Bubsy literature? That's up for debate.
Bubsy is not there. Is there a Bubsy book like there is with Gex? No. Thusly, Bubsy is not literature, but Gex is.
That's true. I don't think there is a Bubsy novelization.
There is a Bubsy comic in the instruction manual or whatever, but I don't. I'm gonna get everyone mad and say I don't count that as literature.
Comics don't count as literature,
well,
Alex.
it depends on the comic. It depends on the comic. It depends on the comic. I feel like some comics are literature and some comics are not literature. And I know that's like, listen, I will not count Bazooka Joe as literature, please.
That's like the old our game's art argument. Is Bazooka Joe literature?
Is Bazooka Joe literature?
It has written words in it. It's gotta be literature. Why is everyone so hung up on games being art anyway?
I get it. It is not nice to see a format of art that you enjoy or entertainment that you enjoy.
I guess what you're looking for there is legitimacy.
Yeah, I kind of get it. I get it. I do feel that there are some games. I don't know if every single game is art.
What about this one?
I don't fucking know.
Chat, is The Adventures of Tom Sawyer for NES art? Give us an RP Angel art or an RP Devil art, depending on how you feel. I don't think this game's beatable. I think I just mentally made up the fact that I've beaten this game without cheating, because it's literally impossible. We have an Angel art. We have a Angel art. Devil fart. That doesn't count. You have to spell it right.
If it's making you feel things, that's a good point.
I am feeling things.
I do like art a lot, which is why I want, that's why I'm not going to say that games aren't art or the games can't be art, even though I believe that interactive art is a form of art. So I'm not that kind of curmudgeon, I promise. I'm only just like, I don't think that...
Are books art? I say no.
Listen, I've just played a lot of Flash dress-up games, and I think that some of them are art, and some of them are not.
Finally, I said something we can all disagree with.
Chat's mad.
Movies, also not art. Sorry. It's just not. Sorry, all you movie heads. You've been wasting your time on something that's not art. Not my fault. It's just right there every time.
And every time.
Surely there's cheats that can help me out here. Infinite H... What do you mean infinite MP? You don't have magic points in this?
How do you know?
Alright, fine, we have infinite HP and MP. Tom Sawyer gonna cast fucking Ultima on these skeletons, these fucking scorpions.
I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Oh yes! Oh.
I think our adventures with Tom Sawyer have just gotten started. Tom Sawyer. Oh boy. Aha! Now this is art.
Here we go! this is yes.
I don't know how to progress from. Okay, there we go. And then we just do that. And then up here, and yeah, you gotta get a feel for where the level is, right? What did I change that made this happen?
Instant MP.
Yeah, but that's not real. MP isn't real in this game.
And that's obviously it confused the game.
All right, we'll turn off infinite MP. Infinite gold? You don't have gold either. What? Is invulnerability different from invincibility? What? What are these item slots? Experience? This has broken my brain. The people who made the cheats for this are psycho. They're imagining a game that doesn't exist.
Yeah, chat's wondering if it's getting confused with the Square Enix game.
So anyway, the last boss of the game is the Loch Ness Monster. You throw a few rocks at him, and Tom wakes up, and the game is over. It appears that the game has warped me to a previous level. This looks like a glitched up version of the pirate ship.
Oh.
So let's all pretend that I beat the game with no problems whatsoever.
Hey, congrats, Danny! You did it!
Thank you. It was easy. Chat, is Adventures of Tom Sawyer better or worse than Bubsy? yeah, that character is riding a dinosaur at the end. It's the Loch Ness Monster. It's really cool. Just imagine it. We have, wow, many Bubsy equivalents. A couple of devils. Danny did not fail. Technically, I made art from something that was artless.
You did make art from something that was artless. That's so interesting that we had that discussion. And...
Whoa, there's a couple of angel Bubsies.
Okay.
About as many as devils. And a couple more devils are rolling in to, yeah. Okay, it's looking like this is below Bubsy.
Okay.
Not so much, though. What are some NES games that are below Bubsy?
Alright, we've got Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout, and the one that I would actually compare this to, Puss in Boots, Perro's Great Adventure.
Yeah, we were just mentioning that. It's a pretty good comparison point. I can't really justify putting it that much lower, if at all. What's the next NES game that's lower than both of those?
That would be Dino Wars, The Destruction of Spondylus.
It's no Dino Wars, The Destruction of Spondylus.
What about Mickey Mousecapade?
I think this is better than Mickey Mousecapade.
Okay, so between Dino Wars and Mickey Mousecapade, is this better, Danny?
Folks, is this better than Dino Wars? Let's ask the question that Jeff Gersman is always asking on his stream. He actually played some good games this week. He played Metroid. He wasn't just playing just LJN garbage, which is what people usually make him play.
It's better than Dino Wars, just slightly. It's under Dino Wars. Dino Wars has a nice soundtrack below the Dino Wars Meridian. Not as fun as Dino Wars. Isn't as fun as Dino Wars.
Okay, so let's say between Dino Wars and Mickey Mousecapade. Danny's tilt indicates that this is better than Super Frog, but worse than Alienator's Evolution Continues for GBA.
Okay.
That's what I've decided.
Between Super Frog and Alienator's, chat? Can we do that?
Can we agree with this? That incredibly fucked up, glitchy playthrough of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, did that give you an accurate representation of what you've seen? Alright, there we go, we did it. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, an unforgettable adventure on your Nintendo Entertainment System. Can I even move in this mess? No, I've ruined the game. The game is stopped at this point. But at least Tom has infinite MP. That's the important part. Alright, good. Up next, we have another game that may be actually even more controversial than The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
No.
People are gonna start fights over this. There's gonna be a riot, but we might as well get it started. Alex, it's time to play Ice Climber.
Oh man, we played Wizards and Warriors earlier this month, I want to say.
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Wizards and Warriors. I played that as a kid.
I love music in that. Am I playing too?
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
First off, something very, very important, okay? I want you all to internalize this. If there's nothing else you remember from this stream, remember this. It's Ice Climber, not Ice Climbers. Ever since Super Smash Bros. Brawl, people have been incorrectly remembering this game as being titled Ice Climbers. It's not. It's singular. Ice Climber. Similarly, it's Ms. Pac-Man, not Mrs. Pac-Man. It's Street Fighter II Champion Edition, not Championship Edition. And, okay, I think my rant's over now.
Is that your whole rant?
Yeah, I have a whole rant prepared for this. I got a tight 5 about video game titles. But just remember, singular Ice Climber, even though there are 2 of them. This is very important. Stop lying! No! This is true. I'm spreading the truth.
Look at the cover. Look at that.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog, not Sonic the Sex Hog. Finally, someone understands. All right, Alex, let's do it. Let's try to do this one without cheating. I think that may cause an argument. Yeah, it's Alex Kidd, not Alex the Kid. That's another...
Who calls it Alex the Kid?
So many people do.
Really?
Yeah, it pisses me off. Fuck. Alex the Kid. Fuck that. Just want to take a hammer to that. I kind of like this game. Does that make me sick and twisted? This game, it must be said, it doesn't have great controls. If you're expecting traditional platformer controls from this game, you're going to be confused and probably angry at how this game actually plays. But if you take the time to come to grips with it, you can actually have fun with this. Yeah, it's not Superman 64, it's just Superman. So much Mandela effect going on with video games. Y'all hear about these Berenstain Bears?
I hate that. Everything needs to... Am I supposed to not touch the eggplant?
No, those are bonuses.
Wow.
Good. We're gonna get that damn pterodactyl. We'll do it.
We're sobbing, Danny.
And yeah, when you miss a jump, it feels bad, because you either go down to a previous level, or you just straight up die. It's very easy to die in this game. And as you try to climb, you'll notice that these enemies will actively fill in the spots that you broke with your hammer, thus making it even more aggravating.
I'm in hell. It's fine.
Kazwisher, thank you for the 200 bits.
Hell is fine.
Yeah, even if you have experience with this game, you still miss a lot of jumps, just because that's how this game works. I'll go to bat for this game, though. Oh, okay. Alright, fine, you do it. Only Alex gets to play the bonus. Good job, Alex. I sure am glad I didn't get a chance to climb the bonus level.
It's fine.
This is how arguments started in the 80s. You scroll your fellow ice climber off the screen. And you're just mad at your brother or sister for the next week or so. I never had this game when it was new. I did have a few black box NES games. I had Pinball. I had Hogan's Alley, that was a good one. Oh, I had Gyromite. I never played Gyromite with the robot because it was a huge pain in the ass to set up. I'll wait for you.
You don't have to. You can...
No, I think it's fair that both of us get to experience the bonus level.
It's fine. It's...
Do you wanna skip this part?
It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
It's fine.
Sounds fine. You called them blocky games? Yeah, because of the weird blocky cover art. I love that art. That fake-ass black box cover art. We're getting some delicious cabbages up here on the mountain.
Alright, good luck. Get that pterodactyl. Kick his ass.
I will.
Make him suffer. Make him suffer like never before.
He's gonna pay.
17, 16, 15.
Here we go. Here we go. Got his ass.
Nice.
There's just something about these early Nintendo developed games, you know? They just have a unique aesthetic. These games just scream video games to me.
Sorry for laughing. It sounds like someone's doing fireworks outside.
Yeah, or firing off gunshots.
But it can't be for Halloween.
It's not even Halloween anymore.
Well, maybe it's for Day of the Dead.
Maybe they're a day behind. You're doing great, by the way.
Thank you.
This is a tough game.
It is.
Ooh, there's jump boosts in this.
Nice, nice.
Ooh. There we go. Oh no, I'm sorry. I bumped you into that.
It's okay. I live and learn.
I'll go on the other side.
Screw you, video game. You don't...
A lot of people would tell you this is among the worst Nintendo games published back then. I would say it's not Clu Clu Land.
Oh, really? You think Clu Clu Land is worse than this?
Yeah.
We have a disagreement.
Oh, really?
I like Clu Clu Land quite a bit.
Oh, you're the one.
It's me.
I was wondering who that one person who likes Clu Clu Land
I
is.
first played Clu Clu Land in Animal Crossing, and ever since then, I've had a soft spot for that game.
Wow. That's a good way to experience it, though.
Thank you. Clu Clu Land is fun. See? I'm not alone. I'm not alone. You too, Arnold? Okay, great. We exist. There's...
All the Clu Clu Land appreciators are right here in chat. Every single one of them.
Clu Clu Land is art.
Is Ice Climber art?
It is making me feel things, and it's making me express myself.
You see that shit?
That was sick.
That was some Minecraft parkour right there. You
little...
That's okay, I'll get him.
There
Yeah.
you go. So, okay, in the UK, you have people who just randomly shoot off fireworks too? I really thought that was an American thing. That's so cool.
That happened to a streamer I was watching. She was all like, "Wait a minute, I have to shut my window. People are shooting off fireworks for some reason."
That's so interesting. I don't know why, I just assumed, you know...
Yeah, dumb people exist all over the world.
Like, in the South, you just... Being in Texas, you hear fireworks quite a bit, but I hear more personal fireworks being fired here than in California.
What is the fireworks capital of America?
That's actually such a good question.
Ooh.
Remember during COVID when everyone was shooting off fireworks?
Yeah,
That sucked.
to show support for COVID.
Like, hooray! Hooray for COVID-19! Da-da-da-da-da-da, great disease.
Oh, cool, we have corn now. That's how they get
the
corn in the Great Frozen North. In, Canada.
Do they eat corn in Canada? Of course they do.
Yeah, but they gotta climb a mountain to get it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Some of that famous mountain corn. Corn only tastes good if you get it directly from the mountain.
That's fair. Okay, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm craving now? Roasted corn. We need to get our ass to a fair.
Yeah.
I have not had roasted corn in so long.
I had a succulent Chinese dinner last night that had those little corns in it.
Oh, I love those little corns!
Yeah.
Oh.
How do they make those little corns?
I don't know! Chat, you know those little corns in Chinese food? If you do, let us know what that is, because I love them, and I don't know what they are, and...
Who makes the little corns?
Shrink ray, baby corn. Shrink ray. Most people say shrink ray.
I guess it's a shrink
They're
ray.
baby sweet corn. Are they literally just baby corn? Is it literally just corn when it's really small?
Fuck you! He filled in the fucking hole.
It's really just tiny corn?
Wow.
So it's literally corn when it's a baby. I really thought that it was some kind of,
Baby.
you know how they have, how things.
I thought it was just like some kind of gimmick food,
It's
Like it was manufactured in some way.
gimmicky corn.
Yeah, gimmick corn.
I guess that makes sense. That is moving way too fast.
I agree. I did it though. Turnips. Now there's a vegetable I don't like. Actually, have I had a turnip?
No, but we did have parsnips the other day.
Did we?
Yeah, it was in a stew. We had the parsnips and stew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was really good. It just kind of tasted a little velvety.
There was like, we went to the opening of some restaurant before you moved into town. It was like this real upscale fancy place.
Ooh.
So like they had really long tables and chairs that hurt and nothing on the walls, so everything reverberated and was super loud.
Oh God, I feel.
And the appetizer was like fried beets and turnips.
God, this sounds.
I felt like I was having a prank pulled on me.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds like Danny Poison.
Yeah. Like damn, just take me to KFC at this point.
I still gotta take you to the diner that does the gluten-free. They have like fried green tomatoes, and they do like just breakfast. It looks really good, like
Whoa.
the other breakfast foods they do.
I zipped.
Oh shit!
Baby corn ears are handpicked as soon as the corn silks emerge from the ear tips.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
I thought it was a feat of genetic engineering, but baby corn exists.
Chat's talking about elotes. Elote is like Mexican street corn with like the cream, and it's so good. It's really tasty. I really like it.
Fuck.
I have not had elote. I last had elote at a more upscale place. It was at this upscale mall. Like, not too upscale.
Yeah, take that,
It was
Tickweed.
part of a combo, so it wasn't like that pricey, but yeah, elote is very good. I also want to have, I've never had it, but you know the Mexican style dessert that's just a bunch of fruit in a cup?
Mm-hmm.
I've been craving that so bad. Because doesn't that, like, occasionally just sound good? Just like a bunch of fruit, like, all chopped up and shit?
Yeah,
I know I'm
actually.
just describing a fruit salad, but I love fruit.
Damn, I'm kind of nice at this.
I was gonna say, you're doing really good.
Pumpkins! Pre-carved!
HEB has a Mexican street corn flavored corn chip that is just straight up great. It's my favorite corn chip. And I will eat too much of it. I cannot... The bag... I demolished the bag of that very, very quickly. I have a bag that I'm about to demolish tonight, probably.
There we go!
Fruit with chamoy is really good. Fruit with tahine is amazing.
Big 20,000 points. Look at that.
Wow, look at you. Oh, I don't get any bonus. I wonder why.
You're dead.
I know.
So there's something like 32 mountains in this game, and then the game loops. It lets you select your level at the title screen. It's one of those games. So in that sense, there's no real ending or one credit clearing or whatever. It just loops and loops.
Currently, the limited edition chip flavors they have is the bread and butter pickle chips, which I really like, the Korean barbecue chips, which I also really like, the biscuits and gravy chips, which I also really like. The problem is I've been trying to eat less fried food and less chips and stuff, but HEB keeps bringing back the chip flavors I like.
Yeah.
They keep putting them on sale for really cheap, like less than $2 a bag. So
Freaking HEB.
I know, they keep making good food that I like to eat, and it's just like, no, I can't eat you all the time.
Oh.
I love chips. Chips are some of my favorite.
All right, I think that's a new PB for me on Ice Climber. That's way better than I've
Nice.
ever done at this game before. Something tells me you like chips. I think Alex likes chips.
Unfortunately, my soft spot is chips and ice cream. Which...
All right, Alex, last level, 2 players. Let's go.
Oh, fuck yeah, okay.
Let's see how mad we can get at each other. Yeah, this is gonna go well.
I do sound like Homer Simpson upset the network puts on too many good shows.
It's a real problem.
Thank you.
They forgot to make this possible. They thought it would be a fun prank to make the game impossible to play.
Did you see that?
That was cool. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, we're fucked. We are turbo fucked, Alex.
Yeah.
We're the fucked climbers.
This level was not designed. This level is deranged.
I can't. I just. Oh boy. Fuck. Help.
Shad is asking if we can see the cool bear.
Oh yeah, good point. Okay, let's go to an earlier level so we can see the cool bear.
Okay.
You have to see the bear. He's on the box art.
He is.
Yeah, the Huppy Up bear. Alright, let's go 2-player, say around like 20 or so.
Okay.
So the bear will actually come out. Hang on. I keep accidentally pausing. Why is the bear so handsome? Who said that?
No one said that.
Who said something so brave and yet so correct?
Alright, bear.
Alright, let's actually climb up to one rung at least. If we can. I wish you were able to club your friend in this game. I just think that might be fun. Alright, your turn. I'll keep an eye out for these snow beasts. Hey, there you go. Alright, let's just chill out up here.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Oh, hey, you climb ice too?
Yeah, I love to climb ice. It's one of my favorite things.
Why is the ice all like orange?
Don't worry about it.
Don't you find that kind of strange? There's some green ice down there.
How'd it get green?
Is it like lime?
Wait.
Oh, we talking about the icy bear mascot?
Yeah, but
I like that guy.
Icy only came to AI October. Where are you? Where Icy just came to you? How can I? Only 2 years ago?
Whoa!
Oh my God.
Icy has existed here for as long as I can remember.
They've always existed.
There he is.
There he is. There's the handsome polar bear. Thank
Hey,
you,
sexy.
Worlds of ZZT, for joining us to see the sexy, sexy bear.
Worlds of ZZT, thank you for the raid. We were waiting around.
Only just got Icy. Oh my God.
We were waiting to see the sexy bear here in Ice Climber, and we got our wish. Hope you had a good stream. We're ranking NES platformers here tonight. We're trying to decide if Ice Climber is better or worse than Bubsy. And we're actually going to get to the ranking portion pretty soon here. So if you have controversial opinions about Ice Climber, now is your chance to air those. And also we're talking about the Icy Bear.
Yeah.
Which is sexier? The Ice Climber Bear or the Icy Bear?
I want to say the Icy Bear. The Icy Bear is kind of cooler because
the Ice Climber Bear is just in a Speedo and shades.
He's very sensual, I will agree. But I will say this, you do see more of the Icy Bear doing interesting, like, collaborations with people and items.
Do you?
Yeah, no. You know the movie Nope? Or have you not seen that?
I saw... Was that the one with evil Tim Heidecker?
No, that was Us.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen Nope.
Okay. Well, Icy did a team up with it where they had like a special Icy flavor and things like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, and the Icy Bear was like, they had promo art with the Icy Bear. I really liked Nope, but I need to show you Nope. Oh my God, it's like one of my favorite movies.
I'd like to see that.
I saw that in a theater where the screen had a big fuck up on it, kind of like, you know, the little thing on this TV.
Uh-huh.
It was like that, but a movie screen.
Wow.
It was really cool, actually. It was a very interesting way to see a movie because I was just like, oh man, I was at AMC and it was one of those like $5 movies, so I got to see it for super cheap. I
Nice.
got like a $5 combo of soda and popcorn. It was really great.
Hell yeah.
The floors were super sticky. It were the stickiest floors I've ever been on. Awful. I loved it.
That's maybe my least favorite thing about movie theaters.
That was an AMC where it looked like the corporate hadn't given it any funding in years.
I missed.
Look at this time. No, fuck.
What an asshole. Got his ass.
And it had automated tickets, but none of them worked. And when I was trying to buy a ticket for it, I had to go up to there was only one employee, and he was doing the cleaning and the selling the tickets and also doing concessions. And
man,
I had to be the one to break it to him that all the ticket machines were broken out there. And he was so much like, he was very chill. He was very nice about it, but he was very much like, my life is fucked now. And the poor guy was like, he had to do that. He had to sell me a ticket and then give me. I almost felt bad buying popcorn and stuff for him because I was like, no.
So something interesting about this game I didn't really realize until recently. The bonus levels are tracked separately from the individual levels. So what I did just then was bonus level 1 on Mountain 20. So you only see the bonus levels in sequence as you actually play through the game. If you start on a later mountain, you'll still only see bonus level 1, and you'll progress through those separately. I just think that's kind of interesting. Like, the only way to really see all of the game is to get good at it and do natural progression from level to level.
I'm glad other people have seen movies with stains on the screen. I like that. No, it gives it character. It's like, they don't really do, like, discount movie theaters anymore. Dollar theaters are kind of dying, so, it's nice that you can get the experience of the shitty theater.
He's gonna do the thing. He killed me.
He killed you, Danny.
Killed my ass. Alright, now that my ass is dead, it's time to rank Ice Climber for NES. Folks, is Ice Climber better or worse than Bubsy? Give us an RP Angel Bubsy or an RP Devil Bubsy in chat, depending on how you feel. Just remember, it's Ice Climber, not Climbers.
Okay.
It's Ms. Pac-Man, not Mrs. Pac-Man. Really curious to see how this one shakes out.
Devil, Angel.
I think Devil Bubsy, unfortunately, is about how I feel about this. I'm kind of mixed. I mean, I like it. It is incredibly frustrating. It's difficult to play if you're used to any platformers that have been released in the years afterward. Are they setting off fireworks where you are too? Happy November, everybody!
Woo! It's November.
Angel so far it's looking like the Angel Bubsies are winning.
Really?
I think Ice Climber may overtake Bubsy. Holy shit. Could this happen? The famously bad and forgotten NES game Ice Climber is getting a new lease on life on the RetroPal stream.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Is Ice Climber better than Amagon?
Ooh. Come back to me on that. What's the next one? Wrath of the Black Manta? Ugh. Scroll up a little more. These are some dank games we have right above Bubsy. Oh, what's that NES game? Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest? This isn't Castlevania 2 caliber.
No, it's not.
Go back down to Wrath of the Black Manta.
Okay.
I think it's somewhere in between Wrath of the Black Manta and Amagon, in my estimation. I'm going to say between Bram Stoker's Dracula and Barbie Game Girl? How's that sound?
I think I agree with that.
This is specifically the Game Boy version of Bram Stoker's Dracula and Barbie Game Girl.
Okay.
I think it's got the edge on Barbie. Bram Stoker's Dracula possibly just a little bit better.
Get that, yeah, do that. I agree with that. People
right,
love this. They freaking love the Ice Climber.
I think we're just happy to see Ice Climber get the rare W nowadays. People are always pooping all over poor Ice Climber. But here on RetroPals, RetroPals finally give Ice Climber the attention it deserves. It is better than Bubsy, officially. Way to go, Ice Climber.
Way to go, Ice Climber.
Now we just need the Clu Clu Land redemption arc.
I'll do it. Put me in front of Clu Clu Land, and you will learn.
Alex will single-handedly redeem Clu Clu Land for the both of us.
It's so good.
Yeah, it really is about getting in the pre-Super Mario Brothers mindset. Like, platformers, it hadn't really been codified how they should play or how they should look or feel. And there's just something charming about this prototypical platformer. It even scrolls vertically. Like, that's crazy. Okay, we're gonna do it. We have one final game for tonight, and it's kind of a big one. Since we decided we're gonna take a break for Mascot Friday over the next couple weeks as we do our patron request gauntlet, let's give this show a send-off for the time being with a little game called Contra?
Contra?
Contra, huh? Never heard of this one. What is this? Some kind of gun game?
What do you think he's chewing on?
A cigar?
A blue cigar?
Oh, maybe. Maybe it's a vape.
It's a vape. Contra invented vaping.
This does take place in the future. Yeah, like the scandal, like the Iran-Contra affair.
Yeah, I always wondered if this was named after Iran-Contra.
I think it literally was, and then they became ashamed after that, so the sequel is called Super C.
Ah, they cover for the 100 bits.
Let's attack aggressively. All right, let's do it. Okay. Alex, we're going to enter the famous code.
Okay, what do I need to do?
No, you do absolutely nothing.
Hooray! I love doing nothing.
No built-in cheats for us, just the regular old Konami code. If we can't beat this with 30 lives each, may God help us all.
I don't know if I can.
Alex, you ever played this Contra?
Yeah, with you.
Oh yeah, we have played this before. It's a fun one. I had this as a kid. This is one of the carts that I actually own, so I did play the living shit out of this.
Sorry, I'm used to ice climber physics. I'm getting...
Yeah, get your regular platformer legs back. This plays like a regular video game. Now, weirdly enough, we have actually ranked Arcade Contra here on Mascot Friday, which is a completely different game. Like, it's very similar. The levels all have the same sort of features and things, but when you actually go and play it, it is quite different. This NES one, you can see, is kind of like an expanded version of the Arcade Contra. It really builds on the elements that worked and got rid of the stuff that didn't. Arcade Contra, I like it, but it's a pain in the ass to play. I think their big innovation here was making this game less of a pain in the ass. It's not to say it's not a pain in the ass, it's still kind of. But it's a fun pain in the ass, right?
It's an enjoyable form of hemorrhoids.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my review said back in the day.
That's why they paid you the big bucks.
Yeah. All the writers at Video Games and Computer Entertainment magazine love me. I didn't write for VG&CE.
Because I know you didn't.
That was a dream of mine. Basically, all you gotta know about this game is get the spread gun and never lose it, ever. Because, fuck! Well, I broke my own rules.
Fuck. I broke my own rule, too. I'm not dying. Ah, I died again!
It's okay, we're gonna play this game like a couple of 6-year-olds. The right way to play Contra. We're just gonna face roll through the whole game. Alright, Alex, let's fucking destroy this shit.
Let's go. Let's go.
The fun kind of hemorrhoids for your NES. Yeah, that was on the back of the box. Yeah, clip it. Most recently, I played through a version of this game called Stupid Contra, which was a collaborative effort between Rachel Retro and Duke Donuts. Rachel actually programmed the game, and Duke came up with the concept, which is basically, what if Contra played like an Amiga run-and-gun game? That's to say, you can't run and gun, you can only do one or the other, so whenever you try to shoot, you're locked into place. It turned the game into kind of a nightmare, but I was still able to finish it without continuing.
Really?
Yeah.
Impressive.
I have played a lot of Contra, just not in co-op, so this is going to be real sloppy. Oh yeah, if anyone's looking for Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, it's $10 on Steam. Based on what little I played, I liked it. Yeah. It's okay, we got plenty of lives.
Okay.
This is the classic gamer experience. Just rolling your way through Contra after doing the 30 lives code. Having a good old time.
Having a gay old time.
Yeah, a gay old time. These Contra guys, do you think they're...
Maybe. They could be.
Are shirtless and muscular. They're always overlapping one another like this. They're like, it feels good to overlap, bro. Love to overlap a bro.
See ya, kaboom, Danny. Contrasexual.
Yeah, there you go.
Benny.
Oh, this is the part to get good and pissed off at. This is the ice climber level, where you can scroll your friend off the screen. And as usual for NES games, you straight up take a death whenever you get scrolled off the screen.
Oh, I got the shotgun.
Yeah, nobody likes the fire gun. I'll wait for you.
Oh, you're so nice.
This game, good? Good. I think that's the only word I can think of to describe this game. Good. There's hardly a bad thing I can say about old Contra. I tried to get the invincibility power up there, but I failed. I failed the brothers Contra. Do you think they're brothers?
Are they? That's a
We
good
don't
question.
we don't really know much about Bill and Lance. Other than that, their names are Bill and Lance.
No! Okay, I'm alive. I almost died. But I'm alive. I'm alive. Da, da, da.
Hey, jump on this thing.
I'm trying, but it keeps being too freaky.
You've played how many platformers? You should be used to moving platforms by now.
You'd think so, but they're too freaky for. I got the spread shot.
Oh, hell yeah, nice.
I got the spread shot.
You got shot
And
in the
I
foot.
died. I have the normal shot.
This feels wrong somehow. Like we're just we're not suffering enough.
I know! This isn't like...
You're usually playing Amiga bullshit around this time of week, but for whatever reason, playing Contra.
No, we're playing NES, one of my favorite consoles.
Yeah, NES Contra. Not even the fucked up arcade one. Not one of the weird sequels, not the PS1 Contras, God forbid. Honest to God, good, original-ass Contra. Like how God intended. Sorry, I turned southern there for a second.
You're always Southern.
You take that back.
I don't mean that negatively. Technically, I'm always Southern because I moved from Southern California to the South, so I've never not lived kind of Southern in my life. That's right. I'm appropriating the South. I'm gonna start saying y'all like you all.
What's
Welcome,
that-
you all.
What's that one Disney
on
ride
down.
that's based on Song of the South? Is that
That would be Splash Mountain.
Splash
and
Mountain,
They
okay.
changed that.
someone I follow in the UK posted the other day on Blue Sky? Wait a minute, Splash Mountain is based on Song of the fucking South?
Yeah, I saw people on Blue Sky talking about the origins of Zippity
And that-
Doodah,
and
which
that
is
made me
so
laugh.
depressing.
Which, yeah, that's just kind of a thing that you know, but if you weren't American, you might be surprised to learn that.
They redid it recently, and it's now based on the Princess and the Frog movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were like,
That's
no.
for the best.
Yeah. Originally, Splash Mountain was going to be based on an original property that had nothing to do with Song of the South, but they ended up not animating it or making it. I forget what it was called.
Damn.
Yeah. So they were planning on making it not based on the fucked up thing, but then at the end they're like, fuck it. Whatever, who cares?
Oh, you got the Contra collection? That's a good collection.
Nice.
A lot of good games in there. I really like Contra 3. Either this one or Contra 3 might be my favorite. But Super C is really good too, actually.
There were people upset about the change of Splash Mountain. I did see one.
You of all people have not played Contra. Krogo's just now getting into games. He just deathless cleared Castlevania for the first time the other day. And now he's hungry for more. I know how it is.
You're You're jumping like a wild man.
Thank you. You're looking pretty sexy yourself.
I wasn't hitting on you. I just thought you were jumping really weird.
Oh, I wasn't hitting on you either.
Okay.
No homo. Remember that?
Yeah.
Nowadays, people are more like, yes, homo.
They really are. Yeah, they actually, another change is that they're adding a Princess Tiana themed restaurant to Disneyland, which... What took you so long? It's literally an animated movie about a restaurant. And you don't have a restaurant for it in your theme park? What's your issue?
Yeah, what you doing, Disney?
You have literally multiple... There's a whole section at Disneyland based on New Orleans, and you didn't even do the... Disney, what's your problem?
Hire us as consultants, Disney.
Yeah.
I love Contra no homo. Or maximum homo, yeah.
Maximum homo. As much homo as you can fit in there.
What if they made gay Contra? They keep trying to make new Contras and they don't really stick, but... Hear me out.
Okay.
What if gay Contra?
Why are they throwing bombs at us?
Who would they be fighting in gay Contra? The sexually repressed aliens.
I was gonna say straight Contra? I don't know.
The evil straights have come from outer space.
Ow.
I think there's legs to this idea. I'm just spitballing here, but
Okay.
again, we're available for consultancy work. Konami, bring us up. You could make the argument that gay Contra is just regular Contra. Therein lies the problem in adapting that.
What?
Oh, you almost did good there.
Yeah, I was kind of slow. Ow! I'm a nice guy who just happens to be gay, and this is what I get. People pulling their guns out on me and shooting me. Oh, that's nice. Real tolerance there.
Freaking alien homophobes. What do you care? You're aliens.
You don't even know these things.
What does it matter to you?
Cool. Got the worst gun, but it doesn't matter.
Here at Contra, we just like fucking two things, right? Our guns and each other.
Yeah.
We don't need no aliens to tell us how to live our lives.
That's a stupid way to shoot. That boss was dumb.
Yeah. I think there's another one coming up, too. Alien pickup truck of doom. Woo.
Why did you do that to me?
Should have known he was there. Yeah, get back here.
I need one of those no-hate posters.
With the Contra guys on it.
Yeah, and they've got like the duct tape on their mouth that says no hate. Remember those?
Yeah.
That was really weird. I like that I just keep walking into those guys that killed me.
Yeah, meanwhile, I have all their locations memorized, so... Can we get along? Well, with the 30 lives code, yes, we can. Quite easily. You want that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh, it's just a laser. That's fine. Laser's good.
Laser, you can make it work.
Yeah, I can make laser work.
There's a guy here. I told you a little bit too late.
No, it was me. I could have, looked.
It's Contra. There's always a guy there. I've been trying to relearn the 1cc for arcade Contra, because I remember that being pretty doable back when I was playing the 360 one. And I was playing it for like literally hours, probably put in a dozen attempts until I realized, oh yeah, I used to be good at it because the Xbox Live arcade version had auto fire. So the second I turned on auto fire in MAME, I got the 1cc right away. That's something crazy about arcade Contra. It just becomes super easy if you have auto fire. That's kind of the case with this one, but much less so.
Guess who killed me?
A guy.
Just guess. I hate those guys.
They take a lot of
That
hits.
as a homosexual, I would not hate those guys. Yet.
You love all men.
Matt.
In the gay First Amendment, we
I'm
say
down
that
to one life, Danny.
we say that all men are created
I'm
sexy.
down to one life.
It's okay. You can steal plenty from me.
I wanna be my own man.
Well, you've been 29 of your own man so far.
Fuck! Game over.
Come back.
How do I come back?
You push a button.
I'm pushing them. Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait until you get a little forward.
That's smart. You can waste my lives. Don't feel bad about it. We still got 2 continues, is the thing, and those give us an additional 30 lives. You beat this with a pea shooter. It's doable, is the thing. You don't have to cheap out with the spread gun. It does make the game a lot easier, though. Hey, grab that. I said... Fine. I'll grab it.
I was nervous.
I'm nervous. It's just Contra. Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous talking Contra. How many bullets was that? 1 billion? That's normal.
Yeah, there was about 1 billion bullets on stream. Alright, see you around October. We're gonna beat this game. We will beat off those aliens. Alex is deflating in real time. You can hear him.
It's fine.
Someone came up with a good gimmick the other day. A redeem. So that whenever someone redeems it on your channel, you take a hit of helium.
Real helium?
Well, yeah. Like out of a balloon.
Oh my.
Then another redeem for whippets.
No.
Maybe you probably won't be able to get away with that one.
Don't
but
do that. Don't.
helium, though. It might have been Rachel. Rachel's always full of good ideas. Yeah, ketamine redeem?
No, Dan, stop.
I'm writing all these down.
Oh, I hate this.
I'll grab this. We're almost near the end of the game. We're gonna do this.
If I don't eat all your lives first.
Yeah, let's see if we can beat the game before Alex eats all my lives. Like delicious potato chips from HEB.
I love potato chips so much. It's my, especially kettle cooked chips. It's,
Exactly, it's like a real-time pitch shifter redeem, but all natural. What's more natural than huffing helium?
Mostly I'm just like, where are you getting helium with the helium shortage happening?
Well, the balloon places don't have much of an issue. Or do they?
They do.
Oh.
It's actually been a problem. Where places will not have the helium to fill the balloons.
I haven't...
Like, no balloons.
Sorry, I haven't kept up on news of the world's helium supply. That's apparently an issue. Okay, grab this one.
Actually kind of is. Because helium's needed for MRIs.
Oh. But it's also needed for streams.
It's also a finite resource.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Can we invent a synthetic helium?
Is that Whippets? A synthetic helium? No. No!
Here at Retro Pals, we're trying to solve the world's biggest problems. To make them shitty Twitch gimmicks. I think there's the germ of a good idea here. Maybe we should table the helium redeem for now.
Okay.
Man, it used to be so much easier back in the day to just get your hands on some helium.
It was actually. No, that's actually a problem that's been happening.
Yeah, just overlap me, bro. See? Oh, you didn't overlap me.
I didn't overlap you.
There's a guy up here. Oh, I didn't follow my own advice. Everyone should just do whippets until they stop caring about everything. You know, that's also a solution.
Man.
Fuck, there was another guy! I hope people don't watch this being like, you know, Contra, one of my favorite games. These guys usually play games I've never heard of, but I'm going to give these Retro Pals a try with Contra, one of my favorite games. And we just talk about Huff and Helium and if the Contra guys are gay.
Yeah, if this is your first stream with us, sorry.
I'm sorry. It's
we
just
don't do whippets.
it's just like this. Whenever we play a good game that makes us excited and happy with our lives, it turns into
You're
this.
really stupid.
Nice work. I'm also gonna give Whippets a try. Thanks, Retro Pals.
No, don't listen to us, especially don't.
Whippets are on the rise lately, which is kind of disturbing.
No, it is.
It literally kills your brain cells.
Did you hear about the?
Don't be Kanye.
Did you hear about the new Whippet that's out there?
There's a new Whippet?
They have a flavored Whippet out there that they're selling.
Oh my god, that's awful.
Yeah, it's called Galaxy Gas. We only have 2 lives left.
We can do it. Just don't die.
Okay.
This thing looks cool. Galaxy Gas.
Yeah, no, it really sucks.
What a horrible development for mankind.
They're promoting it with like on TikTok and stuff. They're like, yo, it's flavored Whippet. It's like, no.
Cartman, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for the 100 Whippets.
Yeah, don't kill your brain. Your brain is precious. Fuck. I'm not gonna waste your lives.
Literally better drugs you can do that won't kill your brain cells.
Yeah, just.
Okay, how about you come back to life when we get to the last boss?
Okay, that makes sense.
I'll get us there.
Yeah, they're obviously, Bill and Lance obviously do poppers instead.
Well, yeah.
Danny, I guess since it doesn't matter anymore. Danny, have you seen Cruisin'?
I have not, but I know about it.
There is a scene where Al Pacino does poppers and he dances really stupid and crazy.
I've heard.
Yeah, I only know about it because our roommate was like, you gotta see this. Sometimes I'll just, if you're sitting around with her and YouTube's on the TV, you never know what she's gonna bring up. You never know. Including Al Pacino doing poppers and dancing like a buffoon. Is this the final boss?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Let me kill these pods first,
Okay,
and then we can shoot the heart together. Okay, you can come back to life now. I got an extra life in there. You shoot that heart. I'll watch your back.
Okay.
That's what bros do.
This is bros. Bros being bros.
Oh, I wasn't good enough, bro.
It's okay. I'm back, bro.
Bro!
Bro!
We freaking did it.
We did it! Oh my god.
Nice freaking work, Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, what a good game. We didn't even have to use a continue.
Hey, we didn't.
So Alex used like approximately 60 lives, and I used probably like 10 or 15.
Yeah, you didn't use that many at all.
Congratulations, you destroyed the vile Red Falcon and saved the universe. Consider yourself a hero.
Done.
We're not going to call you a hero. You can just think of yourself as a hero. You guys, I like Contra. Have you heard about this Contra? It's actually good.
Yeah, now Bill and Lance are going to the gay club that all those gay steel workers are at.
Let me apologize on behalf of all Contra fans for our terrible commentary.
Absolutely horrible. I'm so sorry.
If you make both of us play the game at the same time, and God forbid it's co-op, this is the level of commentary you get. I'm sorry. Usually it's at least slightly more informative or, more hinged, but that's what we got. That's what we work with. It's bros being bros. They're ushers at the gay rodeo. It's true.
They are.
One of the best. Some would say this is a top 10 NES game. But where would this rank on our list? More importantly, folks, do you think this is better than Rescue Rangers?
That's a good question.
Devil Bubsy right off the bat. Thank you, Cartman, for the 25 bits. Keep fighting for that rainbow. Alright, let's make this official. Contra. Angel Bubsy, Devil Bubsy. What'll it be?
Better than Rescue Rangers, better than Rescue Rangers.
Would you play this rather than Bubsy or Rescue Rangers?
I think, you know what? Even I would actually prefer to play this.
Yeah.
Even little old Alex here.
Even little old Alex. Rescue Rangers is great, but Contra is just about perfect, in my estimation. It is an amazing game, especially for when it came out. It was like, what, 88 or so? Jesus.
Okay, so around Rescue Rangers, we've got Kickmaster.
I think this is better than Kickmaster. It's better than Panic Restaurant.
Better than Little Nemo the Dream Master? I say yes.
Oh, Little Nemo's really good, but I think it's better. Blaster Master.
There we fucking go. Here we go.
Blaster Master's so fucking good. Let's keep going. I see Hebereki up there, aka Euphoria.
Mega Man 3 and Batman.
I really like Batman. Let's start from the top.
Okay.
So
Super
far,
Mario Brothers 3.
Our very top-rated NES game is Super Mario Brothers 3. I think we can rule out Contra being better than Mario 3. Mega Man 2, I would say is another all-timer. I'm gonna say it's a little bit better than Contra.
What about DuckTales? Do you think DuckTales is better than Contra?
Oh, I
want your head to explode, so that's
I'm not
why
the
I
person
asked.
to ask about this.
Yeah, okay. Nor am I the person to ask about whether or not it's better than Kirby's Adventure. I like that our two favorite NES games are right next to each other.
Jesus
respectively.
Christ.
Yeah.
All right, folks, what do you think? Better than Kirby or better than
Better than Kirby.
Or
Better than
DuckTales?
DuckTales. Contra is better than Kirby. Okay. Most people say above Kirby and DuckTales.
Yeah, I'm seeing like
Below Dynamite Heady. Okay, so this is the range. This is the range. People want it between Rocket Knight and Dynamite Heady. This is the range they want.
I see a couple of votes for it being not as good as Kirby's Adventure, but so far, well, damn. It just keeps going back and forth. Below Kirby, better than Duck. Kirby better. Not as good as Mario 1. That's tough. That's a tough one. I'd feel okay if we spent a minute or two deliberating this.
Yeah,
This
no.
feels important.
Above
above Mario 1. Where's Mario 1?
Mario 1 is right here.
Hmm.
So that would put it below Dynamite Heady, above Super Mario Brothers 1. I actually think that's a really good place.
I would be happy with that. However,
Yeah.
many people have said this is better than DuckTales and Kirby's Adventure, so I do want to at least consider their point of view for the time.
Okay.
Go with 14 even.
So that would be that would be between DuckTales and Kirby's Adventure. That I think is a good place.
How about, yeah, for now the range is between Rocket Knight and Mario 1.
Yeah.
I'm willing to throw Kirby under the bus.
I am too. I love Kirby, one of my favorite games. I'm down with separating DuckTales and Kirby Adventure with our pals Contra.
Could we get away with putting it between DuckTales and Kirby's Adventure?
That's what I'm thinking.
This feels close enough to the suggested Mario placement, well, but not too crazy go nuts.
I think that would work. Go for it. Okay, so between DuckTales and Kirby's Adventure, we're gonna put Contra. It looks like chat's saying go for it. I can live with that. Yeah, we got some consensus.
All right,
my
good.
God.
This may not be the exact place you wanted it to be, but it's still super, super, super high up there. And consider we're closing in on 700 games on this list. To be in the top, what is that, 30? Top 20? That's pretty damn good.
It's really good.
Contra for NES. Not as good as DuckTales. Better than Kirby's Adventure. It's official. The list says so. All right, boys. You've done a good job today. Now go and do whatever you will. Go huff some helium.
No! Stop it!
I mean, go save the helium from the vile Red Falcon who's trying to steal our helium supply.
Even call it, they don't even call it huffing anymore. Can you believe it?
What? What do they call it?
Chroming.
What's with kids coming up with dumber names for things that already exist? Like,
Folks, we usually don't do PSAs, but I'm just going to say it. Don't go huffing or chroming or whatever. It's bad for your brain.
Thanks
Sorry
for tuning in
Thank
to
you.
another week of Retro Pals and exciting and relevant commentary as always.
As always, yeah.
I appreciate all of you watching. I appreciate all your voting. As for the Bubsy problem, I think we made some good progress on the list today. We covered some classics that we'd been ignoring for literally years. Rescue Rangers, finally up there. Contra, finally up there. Adventures of Tom Sawyer, someone wanted to see that, and now that's up there too. And it's thanks to your help we were able to properly rank them for posterity. We'll be back next week, taking Monday off in order to prepare for our Wednesday stream, which will be the launch of Patron Request Gauntlet 8. Head to patreon.com/retropals. If you're in the $5 tier, you get to suggest one game for us to play during our series of lightning round streams next week. This is always a good time. Last time around we got 80 entries, and we may get just as many this time, so this will take many, many streams, but it'll be a fun time. Just take my word for it. People have already suggested some real twisted shit that I don't even know if it's going to be playable at all, so that'll be fun putting that together. Alright, I'm going to look for a raid target. Alex, why don't you wrap us up?
We are also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post full-length highlights of our streams there. Latest one is a look at the Ghosts and Goblins series. So if you want to watch Danny go full Danny mode, totally watch it. It's a really good one.
Yeah, that is a blatantly Danny-centric stream. I have no apologies for that. I just went full Danny mode.
We also have a few forms of social media, like a Discord. Let me drop the Discord link in the chat. You can join us there to chat about games, chat about your pets, chat. Just chat. Do it, won't you?
Yeah, won't you?
And we are on Blue Sky. I'll drop that link in the chat. You can follow us there to find out when we go live, when we've got new videos up on YouTube, and all the Retro Pals news you can use.
Thank you, Alex. Okay, I think I made my choice. Let's go from one Mascot stream to another. Professor Bloom is playing through Artie Lightfoot for the Super Nintendo.
Ooh.
That was a game we ranked like years and years ago, and I remember that being actually kind of surprising at how good and colorful and full of character that game was. So hopefully Bloom's having a good time with that, and hopefully you'll have a good time watching it.
Yeah.
So watch that, have a good weekend, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.